Hello, my name is Katie Hartman. Welcome to this week's episode of Self-Reflection Friday. Our topic this week is little victories. We live in a world that's obsessed with final outcomes and seeing instant gratification and instant success. And that's just not the way that things happen. You know, if we set a goal for ourselves, it takes some hard work to get there. And sometimes that work isn't pretty. And we need to acknowledge those moments along the way that helped us get to where we want to be. And even if you're not there yet, that's okay. You know, celebrate the little step it took to get to where your final destination is. I see this a lot in my personal life. I'm a teacher and I'm a coach. And sometimes my students get so wrapped up in what their overall final grade is or what the score of one particular game was. They get caught up in that final product and they don't recognize that, you know, we had a hard week of practice and we focused on one particular skill. And even though the outcome wasn't what we wanted it to be, we all as a team did that skill well. In addition to that, you know, as a teacher in the classroom, I'll see students that, you know, maybe wanted to get a certain grade on a test or an assignment, and they didn't get the grade that they were hoping for, but it was better than what they had gotten previously. That's a victory, okay? We beat ourselves up too much for our shortcomings, and when instead we should acknowledge those little things that help us get to that big end. I think it's important for our mental health to do that, and I think it's important as a society that we acknowledge that getting to whatever success may be for you sometimes is ugly, okay? Sometimes it's not a pretty ride to get there, and those little steps can be motivation for us to get to where we want to be. And if we don't take the time to celebrate those little steps and those moments that we've struggled and overcome, then the victory isn't as satisfying. So I think it's really important to celebrate those little victories. It's something that I need to work on myself. I coach other people to do it, and I encourage other people to do it in my classroom. And sometimes it's hard. It's hard to look within yourself and do that. But it's also important, especially during these times when we're just all getting by, okay? This is hard. This pandemic has been hard on all of us. And there's no day that's easy. There's no moment that's easy when you're in the middle of a global pandemic. But if you have done something that you're proud of, even if it's something small, celebrate it, okay? Take the time to celebrate that. Take the time to acknowledge to yourself and be proud of yourself for what it is that you've accomplished. That's all I got. Thanks for listening.